A poor father watched his three sons grow up day by day. When the youngest, Martin, came of age, the father told them to go find work. He instructed that each of them must bring back a suit of clothes within a year. The three brothers set off on their journey. At a fork in the road, they said their goodbyes, each taking a different path. Martin walked into the forest and met a frog. The frog asked, "Can you work for me? You'll need to chop wood and saw logs every day, carry me to bed every night, and wake me up every morning." Without hesitation, Martin agreed. Every morning, took the frog to the dining hall, then went to chop wood. At night, he carried the frog back to bed. A year passed. The frog praised Martin for his dedication and allowed him to pick a suit of clothes from the storage to take home. On his way back, Martin met his two older brothers. They laughed out loud when they heard he had been working for a frog, but when Martin displayed the suit, their laughter turned into envy. Back home, the father sent them out to work again. This time, each brother was asked to bring back a bottle of wine. Martin continued working for the toad, with double the workload of the previous year, but he never slackened. The toad asked him to pick an empty bottle from the cellar and fill it with his favorite wine. At the fork in the road, Martin met his brothers again. When they saw his small bottle, they laughed, thinking their father would be disappointed. Unexpectedly, Martin grabbed the largest wine barrel and started pouring, and the wine from the bottle never ran out. Back home, they tasted it, and the whole family was astonished. They had never drunk wine so delicious. The father said, "It's time to get married." So the three brothers went to find their brides. That year, the toad made Martin chop 3 times as much wood as last year and pile it into a huge stack. Martin completed the task without hesitation. Next, the toad asked him to climb to the top of the woodpile, gave him a broom, and told him to set the pile on fire. Martin had no choice but to obey. All the frogs in the forest, including the toad boss, jumped into the flames and disappeared without a trace. Exhausted, Martin collapsed and fell asleep. When he woke up, he found that the world had completely changed. By his bed stood a beautiful princess. The princess needed a righteous person to obey her, to break the curse and save everyone in the castle. Martin's heart raced. He embraced her tightly, and they rode home in the most beautiful carriage. His two brothers looked on with jealousy, but Martin generously gave each of them 3 bags of gold.